All right, YouTube, what is up? We are live on here once again. I'm going to blast this out real quick, and then we're going to get this thing popping off, man. Glad to have everyone who's back in here once again today. Excited to do another live video for y'all. I'm unbanned on TikTok, so we'll also be going live on TikTok. So the format might be a little weird. I might be repeating myself on a bunch of like other things and plays that I'm trying to drop and whatnot. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm about to tweet this link out for this. So we can get more people in here. Okay, here we go. Get more people in here. I turn the volume down real quick. Nobody wants to hear themselves on a repeat. All right, here we go. Share, copy link. Sorry, guys, I'm blasting this thing out real quick. Yeah, guys, everyone who's in here, we're about to start talking about the NBA game in 1 second. Just give me one brief second. I'm posting my YouTube link on everything to get people in here and get this shit popped off, and then you already know. All right, guys, let's do this thing though. Let's see. I'm posting up the link. All right, let's see how we do on here once again today, man. I'm glad to have everyone back in here. First off the top, we're about to get a recap of how our picks did yesterday, and then after that, we will talk about the rest. I'm going live on TikTok right now as well. So, look, guys, yesterday was a pretty good day for us on the slate. We started things off with the Kansas City Royals on the money line. That was actually the one of the few losers we had yesterday. The Royals did not get it done, safe to say that. But after the Royals, we went 3-1 yesterday in the MLB. We ended up cashing the over in the Phillies game. They were playing the Giants. That game ended up going over like way, like real quick into the game. That was one easy one. I'm about to turn the light off back here so it doesn't reflect on us. Hey, glad to have you back in here, JT. We're live on YouTube as well right now. You already know how we do on here, man. We're about to break down NBA. We're about to break down everything MLB. We're about to run through the entire slate today, guys. As I always say, no, this is financial advice. Where's the homies on here talking about plays and whatnot? Like I said, I am streaming on YouTube right now as well. Oh, we're about to talk about this Mavs game tonight, guys. Trust me on that. So yesterday, our one loss was the Kansas City Royals in the MLB. We ended up cashing on the over in that. We ended up hitting the over in the Giants game. We ended up hitting both. I told you guys, we were fading the two teams off the late night Sunday night baseball game, and we cashed on both those as the Cubbies took the L, and also to the Brewers, and then also to the Reds ended up beating the Cardinals. And then we also had a solid slate as well in the NBA. We ended up going 1-1 on those. We hit the +8 on the Pacers. We lost the over. The over losing that game was ridiculous. I don't understand how the over ended up losing in that game yesterday, but it is what it is. We're back here once again. Guys, if you can, please like the video, hit the subscribe, hit the follow button for people on YouTube or on TikTok. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're about to crank here on the slate and talk about these games today. As always, guys, I put out the disclaimer every single time. None of this is financial advice. We're just the homies on here hanging out, talking about games. Let me know what you guys like on today's slate. I'm going to give out some free plays as well. First of all, let's talk about last night's game here real quick before we hit it. Once we hit 1,000 likes on TikTok, we'll start out the free play. But look, guys, I thought last night was a great performance by the Pacers. You know, they had no quit in them. They ended up coming out there and giving it all they had last night. I mean, man, the Pacers could have won 3 of these games instead they get swept. It's kind of crazy how that ended up happening. I thought Jaylen Brown definitely should have been MVP of the series. So I definitely thought they got things right there. Yeah, guys, everyone watch me on TikTok. I'm back in here once again. And as I always say for the people on TikTok, none of this is financial advice. We're just the homies on here talking about games. I'm also on YouTube as well, guys. On this channel, it's all love. We're just hanging out on here doing what we love, which is talking about sports. But let's talk about tonight's game, guys. We have the Dallas Mavericks, and they're going to be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves here in Game 4 tonight. And look, guys, the series is over, man. Give me the Mavs in 4 tonight. Look, I do think Derek Lively being out hurts the Mavs, but ultimately, I think they're still going to get it done in this game. Kyrie Irving is 14-0 in his career in closeout games, and it's going to be 15-0 after today. Minnesota can't shoot the three-point ball well enough to hang in these games. I mean, their shots are way off. They're hitting the other side of the backboard. Karl Anthony Towns is shooting like 14% from 3 in this series. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Guys, y'all need to hit that follow button right now. If for those of y'all that are over on TikTok, my boy, what up, bro? He's about to get on the YouTube get grind with me as well, and you can get all my plays and his plays on SoBet. That's where we post them all. It's $9.95 a month, 30 cents a day. You get my plays and you get Bro's plays. But like I said, guys, bro, let us know give us a free play in the chat, man, since I know that they won't let you come on here live right now. But look, guys, I love the spot tonight for this Dallas team to get it done against Minnesota. I think this game's going to be tight. If you want Minnesota, I would look at them in the first half. I think at some point, though, Dallas ends up pulling away here and puts this game away. I mean, Dallas is just so much better than them. Luka and Kyrie smell blood in the water. They want to get it done. They want to have time to rest. They don't want to just let the Celtics sit there and rest while they still got to go out there and play games. They need to come out here and close these boys out. Anthony Edwards as well, man. Like, look, I'm not going to be too critical of Anthony Edwards because Anthony Edwards, is a youngin'. He's one of the great, fun young guys the league. But Anthony Edwards said he was taking it upon himself to show up in the fourth quarter to take these games over in crunch time. Well, what did he do? He took 3 shots in the fourth quarter, and 2 of them were basically when the game was over. That's not what you do if you're trying to take over these games and win these games for your team. I just think Minnesota, they were too soon. They got the huge upset against Denver. It's kind of like I said, it's like in college football. You get the huge upset against a team you have no business upsetting, and then you go down and lose in the next round. That's what I think is going to end up happening here, guys. Minnesota, your season's over. You had a good run. It was fun while it lasted. Dallas is going to win this game tonight, guys. I mean, Derek Lively being out definitely isn't ideal, but Maxi Kleber is going to be out. He's going to be able to help them stretch the floor more, which is even worse for Minnesota trying to play up the 2 big lineups. So that's what I think. Guys, let me know if you're all looking at any props or anything in this game. It looks like the over is taking money in this game. I think the over is actually properly priced at this point in time. I could only look at the under, honestly, at this point in time in this game, but I'm not going to touch the total in this game. It's not really something that I want to be on. Kleber actually playing. I saw Kleber is going to play tonight, Sports Addicts Network, so I think he's going to be in the lineup tonight. That's what I've been reading is that Kleber is going to give it a go. Guys, if you're watching me right now on YouTube or TikTok, please hit that like button and hit that follow button for me, man. It helps with my engagement. And I come live on here 5 to 7 days a week. I drop free plays for you guys. I post free play videos for y'all every single morning. And also, too, guys, if you guys didn't know this already, on top of all those things, I post all my plays every single day on my SoBet. We have now won 6 out of the last 7 days, and on my free play videos as well, I've hit 6 out of the last 7. And tonight's free play is the Milwaukee. What am I saying? Milwaukee is the Dallas Mavericks to get it done against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, I appreciate you, Gutsy. Y'all also over on TikTok, hit that follow button on my boy Gutsy Picks Cash. He's on SoBet with me as well. That's where we post all our plays. Did I see Marco's parlay? Yeah, I'm not worried at all what $1 million Marco's got going on. He's not even on my radar, bro. If anything, he needs to be taken into consideration. What I'm taking today, baby. That's the type of vibes we're on today. Fuck all that other shit. But anyway, guys, like I said, hit that follow button, hit that like button. We're about to get another free play here and roll over to the baseball part of things. I like the Mavericks to get it done tonight. That is my free play for y'all there. Let's take a look, though. As y'all always know, look, drop your favorite plays in the chat. Let me know what y'all are looking at. I always say none of this is financial advice. We're just the homies hanging out, talking about sports. It doesn't matter if $1 million Marco's up or down for his entire life. He inherited all his money from his dad. So, I mean, like, the guy's never really worked a day in his life. He doesn't know how the hard thing is. I work 2 jobs. I do this and I work a regular job every single day. I'm out there working every single day. Look, I'm not going to hate on anybody else. I don't really care what he's got going on. He needs to worry about what I got going on because I'm going to pick this game right today. The Nationals and Braves game today. So this game's about to start at 7:20. I think this game can go over the total, to be honest with y'all. I didn't love the numbers I was seeing on the Nationals hitting the baseball against left-handed pitching, but the Nats actually crushed lefties last year, which is weird to see them not hitting as well against them this season. Let me update this numbers thing. I don't know why this thing's taking so fucking slow. There we go. So the Braves have finally climbed back. They're 6th in batting average. Hey, I'm glad you like that one, Gutsy. Nasty would have liked to hear me say that one. But anyway, the Nationals might be live in this game today. Hey, we got Lloyd Locks in the chat as well, guys. Y'all need to hit that follow button as well on my boy Lloyd Locks. He's also on SoBet with me. We got all the SoBet legends in the house today, boys. Like I said, we're running through every single MLB game, so I promise y'all that. And I'm going to give y'all a free play once we hit 5K likes on here. And hit that follow button if you haven't hit it already. We're on here 5 to 7 days a week. But anyway, the Braves are 6th in batting average. The Nationals are 4th. This is in the last 8 games. Also, too, in terms of runs, Atlanta is sitting at 6th. Washington's 9th. I think this game can go over the total. It's pretty hot and humid in Atlanta. I'm still sweating my ass off from walking my dog out there. So that should tell you all enough right there. Give me the over in this game. It's actually was pretty close to making my card. It barely missed. I like the pitching matchup a little bit more. I don't like playing more than 1 to 2 totals a day. I did end up taking 2. Do I think Nationals? I don't hate that play at all, Steve Shortness. Yeah, if y'all want to use your up to cash out on DK to take a shot on a big dog like the Nationals, Nationals are probably the best dog on the board today. Them and Oakland, I thought, were the 2 best underdogs on the board today. If y'all are going to shoot your shot with that ever, guys, for those of y'all who don't know as well, me, Lloyd Locks, Gutsy Picks Cash, what up, bro? The entire gang are all over on SoBet. All you have to do is click that link in on my bio to get all our plays for $9.95 a month. And you get access to every single one of our plays, guys. And like I said, we come live on here 5 to 7 days a week. So we're going to keep on rolling through this slate. I'm about to give you all a free play here in a second. Pirates and Tigers. I actually really wanted to fire on the Tigers here in this game, but the Pirates are hitting the baseball a little better than them. I will say the Pirates' numbers against lefties aren't that great. It is Tariq Skubal on the mound. Hey, yeah, Pete Pickham's one to go to for sure. I was just trying to shout out the guys that are in here. But anyway, man, when I look at this matchup, the Pirates are actually 9th in batting average right now. The Tigers are 12th. Both teams are pretty similar hitting the baseball wise. Pirates suck though versus left-handed pitching. The Pirates are 16th in batting average in their last 8 days, this season against left-handed pitchers. I think the Pirates might get hit pretty hard in this game with Jared Jones on the mound, but I wish the total was 4. I would take the under in this game for sure if the total was 4, but the total is just a little too high for me in this game. So I'm going to stay, or it's just a little too low for me to take the under in this game. But Skubal is a stud, man. He's going to bounce back after this start. If you don't hit lefties well, you aren't touching Tariq Skubal. Yeah, 3.5 is just too low for me. I got to have a 4 there in order for me to hop on it. That's the key number. But I think the Tigers should win this game today. Tigers -1. What's wrong with the Dodgers lately? I mean, the Dodgers got a lot of injuries. They still don't have Kershaw. They're missing some pitchers. I mean, it's just baseball, man. That's how it goes. That's why we always play where the value's at. I don't know anything about UFC, unfortunately, brother. I'm sorry on that one. But if you have any advice for UFC, please drop it for us. I know the peoples love it. Cardinals and Reds game, neither of these teams can hit the baseball. You look at the Cardinals right now. Cardinals are currently dropped back to 16th in batting average. The Reds are sitting down here at 24th. The Reds are kind of hot, though, right now, guys. The Reds are kind of hot right now at the plate. I think the Reds could be able to win this game, but it's not really one I want to take. I will say the Cardinals are piss poor against left-handed pitching. St. Louis is currently 29th in batting average versus lefties. Andrew Abbott has really solid strikeout stuff. Kyle Gibson has bad X numbers. I think it's only the Reds I could look at in this game. Just don't really love the spot as much. Like yesterday, like I said, guys, it was the ultimate fatigue spot of all time. You have a Cardinals team, played a late-night game, got to town late. All of the Cardinals' top 3 relievers had been used in back-to-back games. It was like that was like one of the yesterday, guys, taking the Reds and taking the Brew Crew were 2 of the biggest spots probably of the entire MLB season. You have teams getting to town probably 1 to 2 a.m. off playing back-to-back with completely used up bullpens. And that's ended up why the Brewers won, because the Cubs had no bullpen. Although the Cubs never have a bullpen. So I do like the Reds in this game today, but it's not a play I'm going to take. I was pretty close on them, though. Like I said in this Athletics-Rays game, I actually leaned really, really, really heavy on the Athletics in this game, but it's not something I'm going to play. I didn't love the Athletics numbers on the road and how they've been playing, but the Rays are hitting a .181. That's the worst in the MLB in the last 8 games. They've scored 16 runs and hit 2 home runs. The Rays cannot hit the baseball right now. This team is so injured. They kind of suck, to be honest with y'all. I think the Rays are trash. Right now, Oakland is 15th in batting average. I mean, look, I would think the A's have value here. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to sit this one out. I was really close. The A's have been pretty bad on the road this season, and it feels like we're just relying on a really inconsistent team to get it done for us on the road in this game. And let's put it this way, guys, it was very close. I'll tell you all the play I chose over it here in a minute. We're about to get to this free play here soon. The Dodgers and the Mets in game 2. It looks like the Dodgers are about to lose game 1 here. I'll be hard-pressed to see them lose game 2 again. Neither of these teams are hitting worth a lick right now. The Mets are 23rd in batting average in the last 8 games. The Dodgers are currently sitting at 26th right now. I mean, I could really see this game going either way, in my opinion. I would lean towards the Dodgers just because it's their second game of a doubleheader here. It's not really the type of game I'm interested or the type of game I play. I like to take games where teams are in good batting form. I don't like to take these guessing games where we have to guess on them. Oh, full card sweep, baby. Y'all need to hit that follow button on full card sweep. Guys, everybody's coming in here is on SoBet. I don't know why y'all wouldn't want to go ahead and join over there. All you have to do is click the link in my bio, use my promo code CP3. You get my plays, you get full card sweep plays. Gutsy, Lloyd, what up, bro? Everybody's plays. And we're about to get a big-time free play in here in a second. As I always say, though, guys, none of this is financial advice. We're just the homies on here talking about sports. The people live on YouTube, I'm shouting out the boys over on TikTok on SoBet. So same thing applies for y'all. Just go over to my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitter. They're all at TP3Bets, and click that link in my bio if y'all want to join the team. Let's keep things rolling, though, here on the slate, guys. I'm going to jump real quick to our free play, and then I'm going to get back to running down the order. Actually, no, this is perfect. We'll go with this game right here for our free play because we got to play in it. We have the Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Give me the Brewers -1 on the alt run line here. So actually, look, this is kind of crazy, guys. When you look at teams who play in division, typically they see a starting pitcher like 3-4 times in one season. They've seen Freddie Peralta 2 times in the last 2 seasons, once this year, once last year, and he had pretty good stuff against them. Brown's not going to go deep in this game. He's a young pitcher. Hey, good call. Yeah, that game did just get rained out. Brown's not going to go deep in this game. He's not that great of a guy. And if you're not going deep in the game and we get to see the Cubs bullpen, that's something I'd love to see. And look, I tell you guys I'm mostly a batting form guy, but when I look at the pitching matchup versus the batting form here for the Cubs, it makes it a 10 out of 10 matchup. The Cubs have hit 2 home runs. They've scored 16 runs. And they're hitting 196 in the last 8 games. The Cubs cannot hit worth a lick. The Cubs bullpen is probably one of the worst in the entire MLB. I think the Cubs get rocked in this game again by the Brewers. The Brewers at home have played great baseball. They dominate this horrible division they play in. Give me the Brew Crew in this game tonight, guys. I love them on the alt run line -run. I do have a total play, or I do have a money line play today in the Royals and Twins game. That one's on my SoBet. All you have to do is click the link in my bio if you want to get this play. But I do kind of like the over here in this game. The Twins have a top 5 lineup versus left-handed pitching, and right now the Royals are the hottest team in baseball at the plate. They're hitting 302 with 10 home runs and the second most runs batted in the last 8 games. This team is on fire right now at the plate. And Woods Richardson's a rookie. He has good stuff, but he's gotten hit hard in some of his starts so far this season. I think that the Royals and the Twins will score runs in this game today, guys. I think the over is definitely a good look in that game. I don't really like the over in the Reds-Cardinals game. Neither team's hitting the ball that well, and the Cardinals are bad against left-handed pitching. I think the Reds will win that game, though. We talked about that one on here earlier. Blue Jays and White Sox, guys. The Blue Jays-White Sox game day, you got Kevin Gausman taking on Woodford. So Clevenger was supposed to start, but he got scratched in this game. When I look at this game and this matchup, guys, I mean, only the Blue Jays the only way I could look. The Blue Jays are currently, where are they at? 5th in batting average in the last 8 games. That's the only way I could look. Gausman should be able to come out. Gausman had a good start last start. He burned me. I think he can do it again here again. I'm staying away, though, from that game. The Diamondbacks and the Rangers, Nathan Eovaldi's coming back off the IL to start this game. Neither team is hitting worth a lick right now. The Rangers are 28th in batting average, and you got Arizona batting 20th. I don't like P5 that much. I think Texas has got to swing up. Like, Texas has got to move up at some point this season. Maybe it's now that their pitching's getting healthy. They have so many injuries, pitching-wise, hitters. It's just been a tough campaign for them so far, but I would think Texas wins this game. Not really a game I'm interested in. Guys, if you're watching me on TikTok or YouTube right now, please click that like button and hit that follow button as well. We're live on here 5 to 7 days a week, and I post free play videos for y'all every single day. Like I said, we've won 6 out of our last 7 days, and we're going for another big winning day once again today, guys, and y'all don't want to miss out on that. Guardians and Rockies game tonight. Honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't want to take the Guardians in this game. I know they lost yesterday. The Rockies have been playing better baseball, but honestly, you couldn't talk anybody out of taking the Guardians in this game. I didn't take them, but I couldn't really talk you off it. Colorado is a little hot at the plate. They're 10th right now in batting average. The Guardians are down here more, but the Guardians play like baseball the way you should. They hit behind runners. They steal bases. They just do all the little things right in baseball. So I think with all that being said, versus a horrible pitcher here, they should get it. Guys, keep liking this video. I'm about to give you all the second free play right now. Let's get 9K likes on here, and I'll give you all another free play for those of y'all on TikTok. Obviously, y'all on YouTube will get to see it as well. Guys, let's get 300 more likes in here. We're about to drop this play for y'all. I got a free play for y'all in the in this Yankees and Angels game. Astros Mariners, I don't really like this game that much, but I think the Mariners should win. Hunter Brown's garbage. Feels pretty straightforward here. I will say Houston's a much better batting team than Seattle is. That was a weird game they played last night, but ultimately, I think they're going to come out here and be able to hit the baseball in this game. So I would probably take the Mariners for sure. Yeah, my YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the same username, guys. But yeah, the Yankees and Angels game today. Look, I'm taking the over in this game. I took it at 9. I think it went down to 8.5. But I'm taking it at 9. I think this game can definitely go over the total easily here. If you look at Nestor Cortez, when he's at home, let's pull up his splits here. I don't want to be estimate. I want to give you all the exact numbers here. His splits. So Nestor Cortez, guys, at home this season, he has a 1.12 ERA. On the road, he has a 6.75 ERA. Now let's look at the Angels. The Angels are the best team in baseball when it comes to hitting against left-handed pitching. They have moved all the way to first in batting average. They have been crushing against left-handed pitching. The Angels, I think, can get to Nestor Cortez here in this game. Both teams are top 10 in batting average in the last 8 games, and I don't think I really need to tell y'all much about Griffin Canning. I know everybody who's found this page, who comes and watches me talk about sports every single day, knows what they're doing. I know all you guys are smart people. Y'all know Griffin Canning is garbage, and he's going to get rocked today by the Yankees bats. I think this game is no problem going over 8.5 runs. I think this will be the highest scoring game of the day in the MLB. Marlins and Padres, I didn't touch this game either, guys. Padres cannot hit lefties to save their lives. I pointed out last week when I looked at Jesus Luzardo. Before he went to the IL, he was struggling a lot with walks. He hasn't walked very many hitters since he's come back from the IL. Matt Waldron, though, is absolutely horrible. Both these teams are top 15 in batting average and runs. They're hanging on like that. I think they're like 12 and 14 right now at the plate. I think the Marlins are kind of live in this game. Yeah, K-Prop and Luzardo might be a really, really good look. I like that call out right there, Sneakerhead. To be honest with y'all, this is a game I'm going to stay away from, though, but I would really lean towards the Marlins, but that automatically right there makes me want to stay as far away from it as possible if I lean towards the Marlins. Guys, keep liking the video and hit that follow button if you haven't hit it already, man. We're live on here all the time. I drop free plays for y'all like y'all know. The last game on the slate today is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies versus the San Francisco Giants. The wind is blowing out like crazy in this game. I got a total play in this game. Both these teams are red hot at the plate right now. I would lean towards the Phillies, though, to get it done. Let me know, guys, any other games y'all got questions on or anything else y'all want to hear me talk about before we get up out of here. Everyone on the Wolves, you're going with the over 105 points. I don't think that's a bad look at all, Bills Mafia. I'm taking the Mavs in the game tonight. I like the Dallas Mavericks to close them out. If you're going to the game tonight, bring your broom. Dallas Mavericks are going to get it done tonight. That is a free play for you guys right there, is to take the Dallas Mavericks. Any other games y'all want to hear me talk about on here, guys? And hit that follow button if you haven't hit it already, man. I appreciate everyone who comes in here. Y'all blew me up today, got me to 10.4K likes. Y'all did me good today. I got to clean my apartment in a few minutes, so I'm not going to stay on here that much longer. Y'all know how you got to do, man. When the lady comes back in town, you got to make the place look good. Braves money line. Dude, to be honest with you, user, both teams are really hot at the plate. I would rather take the over. The over is probably the strongest play I passed on today. That one in Oakland. I couldn't talk anybody off the Reds as well. I do like the Reds to win this game today. They should. Over in the Phillies game, I like that look for sure. Ski bum. Boston first 5 innings. Let's take Boston's playing Baltimore. I actually think I might actually skipped over that game when we were looking at it. I do like Brian Bayo. I don't know what the total is in this game, but I would lean the first 5 innings under if you can get an under in the first 5 innings in this game at 5 runs. Okay, that's valuable information right there. It's raining in Chicago, so that Blue Jays White Sox game might be pushed back. Braves -1.5. Okay. Yeah, Tigers game is postponed. The Wolves tonight. I'm taking the Mavs tonight. I'll take my broom if you're going to the game tonight because they're going to sweep them boys tonight. No run first inning. I'm not a nerfy guy, but if y'all got any nerfies, drop them in the chat, guys. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here in a second. So hit that follow button if you haven't hit it already. And if y'all want to watch the whole stream over, the entire thing's recorded and put up on my YouTube, which is the same username as my username on here. You like the Rockies, McKenzie at Coors. Has he gotten rocked in his starts at Coors? I kind of think the Guardians bounce back in that game, but it's not a play for me. Royals money line. I do think the Royals win today for sure. Oakland +1.5. I like Oakland in this game, man. Tampa Bay and Chicago are the 2 worst hitting teams in baseball. Both teams have scored like 20 runs in their last couple games. I do lean towards that over in the Royals Twins game. I think both offenses can hit, and that's a pretty low number when you have 2 offenses in good matchups today. McMahon plus 190 RBI for the Rockies. I like that look for sure. There should definitely be some runs in that game today. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Hit those follow buttons if you haven't hit it already. If you just jumped in here late, I recorded the entire stream and posting it on YouTube. So just go over to my YouTube if you want to rewatch the whole thing. We dropped 3 free plays in today's video. We're taking the Dallas Mavericks on the money line today to get it done. I got 4 plays in the MLB, and I post all my plays every single day, guys, on my SoBet. All you have to do is click that link in my bio to get all those plays, $9.95 a month. But I appreciate all y'all, and I'm out of here. Oh, yeah, I need to log off this one too. Hey, I appreciate you guys.